Hey everybody, how we doing today? So today I want to go over how to blow your professor's mind hold. This PowerPoint that I'm showing you right here is something that my professor in my employment law class, you'll see it's about sexual harassment in the workplace, asked me if she could use it as an example to show other students. So this is why I wanted to show it to you, so that way you could use it and get a jump on it. So I'm just basically going to show you the layout here. This video is assuming that you know the general basics of PowerPoint. I will cover some stuff that's a little not advanced, but a little novice, I guess. So first thing is, you got your title page here. You see this is 20 something, 22 slides, so I'm not going to go through all of them. Not in depth anyway. So you see you got your title slide here, and one of the big things that's important about your PowerPoint is how things flow, you know. So you want to say your PowerPoint presentation needs to be well, let's say like your average paper, right? Your average paper, you'll give maybe like 3 sources or 3 points, right, in your opening statement, and then discuss those 3, right? So something similar here in PowerPoint. So you want to make things flow. So we got our title right here. Give your title, and then now we're going on to a little bit of an intro, and you see down here I got some notes. So this would be so the slide right here is what your class is going to see. The notes is what you're going to read, right? Because you don't want to. One of the big mistakes that I see with PowerPoints in the classroom is we as the students underestimate how it's going to look when it's up there. So like the font here, you want the font to be clear. You don't want to use yellow with a white background, right? No one's going to be able to see that. You don't want your slides to go on for sentences and sentences and sentences, because one, no one's going to read that, and 2, it just bogs down the slide and takes away from you talking. This is a presentation, not something that you want to put up there for someone to read, or else why are you presenting it? You could just put it online and they can read it. So here, then we go into more intro stuff, then a layout for this would be sexual harassment, and I'm going into my first points. So right here with sexual harassment in the media, all the fake news, and this is another good thing, you got to put in a couple videos. So I'm going to show you how to put in a good video right now. One thing that I use is screen recorder. So you get your basic screen recorder, and from there you can open up YouTube or whatever video that you want, do a screenshot of it, make sure that you're doing the internal microphone, not the exterior, because you don't want it to, I mean, the sound quality is not going to be awesome as it is, so you don't want it to be even worse, I guess. So get your video there, and then once you save that and put that into a file, then you go here to insert. Well, here I'll pop open a new slide. So new slide, see this right here, if you follow my mouse, you get this little arrow drop down box that'll show you the different slides that you can choose from. So here, if we're just gonna do a video, we'll do title and content. So then down here If you leave it over a second, insert movie from file. And so here, one of my videos I did was a clip of Mad TV. Sorry for the dog. Okay, so right here I got some. Sorry, I had to quiet those dogs down. So right here you see I got some Mad TV clips because they had done a thing on sexual harassment. So click on that, insert it, that comes up. So now I want to fit that to the screen. So this right here, see these design ideas come up. We're not going to use this right here, but I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. So click that. We're going to right click. Should be able to cut that. Yep, right click on the line, cut out the title, size this up. Actually, go back on there. Size it up from the corner so not to distort it so much. Center it. See the lines guide you. And then if you want, if you're not too worried about stretching, it won't be too bad. There we go. Okay, so we'll play it. Just make sure it plays. Sometimes you have problems and you have to reformat it. Sexual harassment training video. Alright, so we got that. And now what we want to do, oh yeah, we want to make sure that we can, when it's going to play. Okay, good. So you click on playback and see how this right here says click in click sequence. So this would start while once you get to the slide, and then you have to click. I don't like to do that. I prefer it to play automatically, so that way when you change slides it starts right up. So this just means that you have to be, that your speech has to be in sync, so you have to have your timing down. Alright, so once we got that, we're good on the video. So you want to have a couple videos as far as time length goes on the videos. Say you got a 10-minute long presentation, probably don't want to burn up more than 2 to 3 minutes of that in videos. Maybe like 1.5 minutes each video, something like that, because your professor will start to reduce points if your videos are too long. And not only that, it's using your video to make a point. You're not using your video to make your presentation for you. So you want to excuse me. So once your point is made, showing anything other than that, it's just a waste, and your professor knows that, and they'll see it. So right here, so you see how this is my question for the presentation: stepping forward, why not? Why don't more women step forward about sexual harassment in the workplace? So you see this graphic right here. This is one thing that my professor liked a lot, how I got these graphics in here. And this is the easy part about this. And PowerPoint has made it, or Microsoft has made it so easy for you to do this. So say you put in your text, money earned or something like that, and then there you go. So what you go to now is you go to design, and then you go right here to design ideas. Let's bring them back and see, boom, it pops up all these graphic examples like money earned, boom. All right, so then you can take this text. This is a big thing that I was telling you about. So you see how small this is. Obviously you'd probably make this bigger, but we want to go larger, like significantly, because remember, they're seeing this on the screen way in front. The people in the back of the class, most of the time the professor sits in the back of the class, and they're going to be able to see it, because that's part of your points earned, is on the presentation of your presentation. And so that's pretty much it for really the main points that I wanted to say in this video. So we want to make sure our font is clearly shown, so we want to make it dark with a light background. You could choose that on the templates. You want to make sure that your flow is consistent. You want to spread your videos out. You don't want to have them one right after another. You want to have a video a couple slides in and then a few slides in from the end. I didn't mention this, but you want to make sure that you want to have your references at the end. And I included this too. I thought this was cool. This little applause. You could just go on to any audio clips and get a free download from that. I forget which one that I pulled that from. Your conclusion, make sure that you're summing everything up with a couple quick bullet points. And that's it for now. I hope this is helpful to you in some way. I really do want to stress that this is for 101 type classes. Like I said, this is not something if you're in some graphics design or if you're working on your master's or PhD. You've done a ton of these if you're at that point, so this probably won't be helpful to you. But if you're just getting in and know how to do some PowerPoint but still are a little shaky on how to put your flow and the basic overall construction of it, this might be a little helpful to you there. So I hope you enjoyed this. All right, take it easy.